Time for a Saturday afternoon video. Don't really feel like doing one today. I'm a little bit tired, definitely a little bit hungover. It's been hanging around with Siobhan from my salsa class quite a bit, and that's generally involved drinking and staying up quite late, so not too much. But last night was pretty cool. Went to a rooftop party. Had phenomenal views of Sagrada Familia, Montjuic. It was pretty cool. Nice, cool people. Some good conversations and things. It's really fun. Did an impromptu salsa class, and teaching some salsa steps, and sort of me and Siobhan were doing some moves for about 20 minutes. We're just absolutely addicted to it. And yeah, then just today, went for a nice run up to Montjuic, ran around there, ran back down, went into the park, did some shadow boxing, Muay Thai. Felt damn good. I've decided I'm going to make a conscious effort to change my life up a little bit and just take some more time for myself and my health, and for obvious reasons, got a pretty irritating, it's not debilitating, but irritating physical condition that I want rid of, and everything I'm doing right now is not contributing towards that. Now, I'm still going to be attacking anxieties like there's no tomorrow, but things like 4 hours of Spanish classes, that's going to stop when I get back here. It's just really not worth it. I want to learn Spanish, but first of all, I don't think it's the most efficient way of learning Spanish anyway. I could probably get more benefit out of having private lessons with just a tutor for an hour and a half, where it's just full conversational practice. And the other thing is, it's just sort of non-important. I can speak English here if I want. It's a goal, and I've been neglecting my health in place of it. So, the regimen's going to change. I am going to basically, I'm going to exercise more often. I've not done any exercise really since Thai boxing camp in January, and that is a disgrace. You can't live a healthy, prosperous, happy life without exercise. It's part of what we've evolved from and into. And sitting down, I think everyone knows the health detriments of just sitting down and not doing much, and that's kind of all I've been doing. I mean, obviously I've done a little bit of walking, but we're used to swinging around in trees, stretching, building up lactic acid, explosive movements, and chasing, hunting prey, and also sitting around a lot as well. So I just need to get a good balance of it. And lately I've just been flat out working on intellectual endeavours and concentrating on my health minimally. And well, it's kind of undone me a little bit and took a backward step physically, and that's disheartening, but I'm always one for looking forward and looking on the positive side of things. And on the positive side of things, I know exactly what I'm going to do now to counteract it. So it's all good. Less Spanish learning. I don't need to waste 4 hours a day on it. I can speak it pretty well already. I just need some conversation for an hour or two a day. So again, this is something I don't need to learn, but it's an ambition, and I know I need to rest more, and not resting is detrimental to health, and yet I'm still saying I just need an hour or 2 hours a day. It's just kind of hilarious how I just refuse to relinquish these intellectual endeavours and these ambitions that I have. So I'll have to maybe reconsider while I'm in America, but certainly I need to stop going to bed as late, getting up so early, poor quality sleep, poor amounts of sleep, and getting some exercise back in my life. Get the old sweat glands working properly, start eliminating some toxic waste, get the lymphatic system moving around as well with the running, and of course need to ensure that my adrenals are fully functional, because if they aren't, then the kidneys aren't working properly, and if the kidneys aren't working properly, you cannot filter lymphatic waste out of your system. And lymphatic waste obviously contains all the acidosis, this acids and toxins that your body needs to expel and eradicate. And if your body doesn't do that, you get a buildup of acid, toxins, acidosis in the body. That collects around certain points in your body, in and around the cells, and then of course acids are corrosive, it attacks the cells, you get inflammation, and then you get pain in various areas. So it's all about alkalizing, detoxifying the body, and getting some exercise in there as well. So yeah, it's all good. Feeling positive tonight. It's going to be cool. I'm going to Cirque du Soleil. First time ever. We're going to some tapas bars as well with Siobhan, the lovely person I've met recently. We should have some fun, get along like a house on fire, so it's going to be a really good night. Probably involving more drinking. Then I'm hoping it'll last for a while, but I know on this retreat there are some beer hounds and it might be quite difficult to stay away from the alcohol, but it's all good. I'm feeling super good. Went for a really good run, did some amazing exercise today. Doing the Thai boxing in the park felt amazing. It's awesome throwing your body around like that. I really forgot how much I enjoyed just throwing punches, knees, elbows, kicks. It's yeah, really, really enjoyable. I felt fantastic afterwards, considering I had a pretty awful hangover, let's say. I mean, I don't look the freshest right now, but whatever. Still making these videos, still super confident even with these. And this is a second day hangover. I had similar last weekend, and you know, after this second day I felt markedly less confident. Today sort of felt a little less confident, but I've just gone for it, and you know, there's been like yet another slight improvement in the way my confidence is handled in these situations. So it's just showing that really my mind's in a completely different place, and even like hangovers and 2-day drinking sessions that would normally super depress me, it's just not happening anymore. Feeling confident to just go and do whatever I want, even though I might be a little tired and I can't really be bothered. Just go out and do it. I mean, I went for a run today. You know, like nothing can really stop me psychologically now. You know, still anxieties to work on, and I'm gonna work on them. You know, it's completely essential for me to do this. I want to, as I've said before, I want to get to God mode status. I want to be like so high up the mountain of positivity and confidence and self-contentedness that like no one could actually reach there. I want to be right at the top, and the last mile of the climb is going to be something that basically no one else has the capacity to do. That's how far I'm going with this journey. Now, that's fantastic, and I'm making great progress with that, but I need to truly focus on health, physical health, super important. You need to get that sleep in, you need to get the exercise in, you need to be eating healthily as well. That's unfortunately something that I've been neglecting in favor of intellectual endeavors, which have certainly benefited me psychologically and emotionally, but physically, you know, really, that's number one. It's difficult. It's no good being a, you know, an anxiety-free animal, you know, total social animal, you know, no stress, happiness, contentedness and things, when you can't really use your body as you'd like to. You know, that's a depressant in itself. So, just all about rewinding the clock a little bit, going back to what I was doing probably 6 months ago in terms of nutrition and physicality and health, and then really ensuring that I stick at this sort of schedule. I think I'll write a little regimen for myself and promise that I'll stick to it. It's easy to kind of forget what you should be doing when you don't have it written down. It's something that you've sort of dedicated your mind and body to, and actually sort of written it down with conviction that you're actually going to follow the steps that you wish to follow. You write them down, embeds it further in your psyche, and it makes it a whole lot easier to follow. You know, you're breaking a promise, although it may be to yourself, you're still breaking a promise, which is far more difficult than breaking a thought. A thought's nothing set in stone, it's not concrete, and that's why a lot of people think, all right, I'm going to do this, and they don't follow through with it. You need super strong willpower, and most people don't have that. One final thing, it was pretty cool last night. I was talking to a guy, and he was asking me if I had all the money in the world, what would I do? And I was like, well, actually, you know, I've come from being in a super anxious place in my life, and little by little, day by day, you know, chipped away at anxieties every single day for the last God knows how many years, 8 years, and it's just something that I really believe in, actually. More than spreading positivity, I'm more of a person who wants to eradicate anxieties, and I think these videos show it. So I was like saying, well, I'd like to help other people, and I wouldn't even really want any money. Just want to sort of pass on the advice and experience that I've had, and basically sort of share the love. You know, I'd love it if people who, all the people in the world who are as anxious as I was, or even more so, or less so, kind of given the tools, you know, by me, by anyone, but actually have the tools and are aware that there are tools available to improve your own psychological well-being, and really just stop becoming or stop being and acting like the anxious person that you currently are in the moment. I mean, I think that'd be a really beautiful thing. The world would be a lot happier place. Anxious people aren't nice and happy people. You know, they might be subservient, and they might be act sycophantically to people who they deem to be above them or they want something from, but essentially there's no internal happiness there, and internal happiness is the #1 goal and driver in everyone's life. Happiness is the one thing that everyone strives to attain for a goal in and of itself. There's nothing above happiness. You know, you eat that food to feel happy. You do something nice for someone, do a kind act for someone to feel happy. You don't feel happy or be happy to achieve anything else. Happiness is the end goal, and I'd love to be able to help people get there just as I've been able to do it myself. So that's me for today. It's been a rather long video, one of my longest ever, I think, actually. That's pretty impressive. I've been making less and less of these, which is kind of annoying. I think this has coincided with my physical health not being great, but whatever. It's all good. I'm feeling great today. You know, working towards getting my physical self as strong as my psychological self now. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you take these words on board. You should do, because I'm very experienced in this area. You all take care and do your very best to achieve positivity. Thank you.